Hey, Sandra.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. I wanted to make sure you can hear me. I wanted to
Yeah.
set everything up. Um, I'm in a training CE courses, so Denise should just be able to step in and start working. And you're going to control the slides from your computer. I'm not even pulling them up on here. I just have the Zoom set up or the
Okay.
TV set up in the back here for them,
Okay.
and we should be good.
Got you.
All right. What's up?
Just figuring out what you need help with so you can go back.
Yeah,
The
no.
phone.
Just the only thing I'm concerned about is like if my computer goes down, like goes to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
just turn it on, and the pin code is 5373.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So if it goes to sleep.
Yeah. Sleep and it locks out. It's
Okay.
just 5373. All right, I'm about to go back in to training, Sandra.
Okay.
You need to come out.
Never thought about that. Security?
Is it display or is it security?
No, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
never even figured it out.
Okay, don't worry about
I
it.
just,
Go ahead.
well, I got 2 more minutes.
Cause they count.
We do. We do.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
That's what I'm talking about. This is that. I'm not gonna think that.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. Hey, Terry, how are you? I'm good. Yes, see. Yeah, it's usually Sandra. Yes, I know.
He already talked to her and her
Okay.
hooked up, so,
Yeah.
she's gonna control the slides,
Yeah.
and if his computer locked,
Uh-huh.
uh,
Okay. Okay.
again, training.
Oh,
He's North Carolina.
CE. Yeah, everybody waiting till the last minute. I already did my 24. Oh my God. I know he must be mad.
He got a message.
You do yours early?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't deal with stress. I don't like stress, so I try to.
I usually do mine in the fall because that's when it's slow. Like October
Mm-hmm.
is like the time that I'm like, okay, let me just get all mine. But South Carolina is killing me right now
Why?
because I thought I had everything, but now I need mandatory. I got electives and not mandatory, so I have to find me a mandatory place.
And it's up in June this year?
June 30th. But I got into it 30th, so
Yeah.
hopefully I can get it. What's the topic today?
Did look at the slides on Friday. But I don't remember the topic. Pull it up. Oh, not me. Something to do with listing
Oh, okay.
or marketing and stuff or something. I did look at them. I read them through. I was like, okay, this will be good.
So who put this? Y'all don't do the training yourself? Put it together?
No.
Oh.
Sandra puts everything together for like everyone that does the training. You should be on a schedule to do the training. You always have some good information.
No.
No, you don't want to? Look, I'm always pushing somebody. I ain't afraid to ask. All you can do is say no.
Yeah, no.
Listen.
I've been trying to been summons to do one. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Because
So
you add a lot of value to what
but I don't
already
like
do.
virtual. So if you don't have, I feel like if I'm gonna train you, you need to be face to face. See, if this is my ship, I wouldn't have Zoom.
But what about the part-time people that are sitting at their desk and they can
Okay, that's the part-time people.
I can't, Terry. You hardcore. You hard. You're hard.
But you know, I started off as part-time.
Okay. So you must have felt a little bit of
I still went into the office, and I took my laptop into the office because I understood that this is people's livelihood. This is not a cashier job.
It's really you really gotta be skilled at what you do, or at least partner with someone that can help you get to that level.
So yeah, I literally set up my business office inside of my real estate office and worked from corporate. And I blocked out because I knew when like training was.
Mm-hmm.
So I control my calendar. So I blocked it out. So when nobody else get on my calendar.
What did you do in corporate?
I was a contract manager.
Okay. So those skills related to any kind of business that you do, you already know, you have to be a certain type of person to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish, and you have those skills and that behavior.
Mhm.
And so you went into it a lot differently
Mhm.
than a lot of people that are coming into real estate,
Yeah.
where they don't have those skills or that knowledge on how to run anything.
Well, so I was a manager, and the way Deloitte operates is more of an entrepreneurship mindset. And so I already had that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas they don't, necessarily treat you like an employee.
Oh, great.
You like so how Deloitte is, you have this overarching company name, right?
Mhm.
But each project team has what they call their partner.
Mhm.
And however they partner work, they have this framework.
Mhm.
And as long as they work within that framework of Deloitte, they can
Mhm.
operate their business no matter what, as long as they bring in their revenue. If they're not bringing in revenue, that's when the big dogs come in and like, what's going on? We got all these resources, but as long as they still bringing in revenue, the clients are happy, and you run your business like you want to.
Yeah, and so that helped a lot. Well, you already have the skills, so just whatever you do, you're gonna be a leader in that because you have those skills. People in real estate, the first thing they think about, I'm gonna make a lot of money. They don't know the steps because you just go to school, you learn the law, then you come out into a real estate office and you're like, what do I do?
But I was
Right?
also an investor too.
So you come into it with a different mindset. A lot of people don't have this is a business, right? They just see I'm gonna sell some houses and make a lot of money.
And that's what one day I was talking to Sir about, and I was like, because he was like, I'm not understanding people, and I said, a lot of people still have their employee mentality, and you can't have that mentality in real estate. Even if you're on a team, you cannot have that mentality in real estate. So if you used to being told what to do, when to do it, how often to do it, you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's definitely you have to be the people who were previously in leadership roles do make real estate is a good avenue for them. But since we were little, we're always told what to do, right? And so that leads on
Some
to
of us,
school. Yeah.
because some of us, we had to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have that foundation. I didn't have anything like that. I had to figure it out. Like people didn't check my homework.
Me neither. Because I grew up with my grandmother.
So I grew up with my grandmother.
And my grandmother's from Panama. And they were very, very poor. So I don't even know if she had went to school. I can't even remember.
My grandma made it to, I think it was second grade, she said, but she picked cotton. She was born in 1920.
Oh,
she picked cotton in Alabama.
So I understand what you're saying. I had to figure it out myself too, because the homework, no, but I would just did it, and I don't know.
Like after my first year completing college, my grandma called me and was like, it's time for you to come home, get a job. I was like, I'm not finished. She was like, oh, you got an education. Like, she was like, I entertained you for a year. You do. Because she wasn't used to that. It was men that went out and got the education and did those type of things,
Yeah.
right? Hey, so like literally, she was like, "Oh,
Time to come home.
you did it. Hey, how are you to come home?" Like,
That's funny. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
And my dad, remind you, went to college for 4 years, and she never once told him to come home.
Oh, no, she just wanted your company. That's all, baby. She wanted her granddaughter company. That's it.
She was like, "Just get a job."
Yeah, she wants you closer.
Like the jobs don't pay what I wanted to pay, and then I was like, you know what motivated me to go to college? Couple things. One, I was working third shift at the hospital, and I was like, I hate third shift. I hated it with a passion. And someone was like, if you get a degree, you don't work third shift. It's like, that's all. Let me go. Because I worked third shift and I worked every weekend, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I had no life.
Yeah.
Like, no life whatsoever. So I was like, okay,
I can't do this no more. I got it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I sit anywhere in here? Because I know last time I had a designated seat.
Oh, did
No,
you?
see?
Huh?
Designated seat.
Well, last time
you.
well, because I was new. I'm new, so
Told you
I
got to
sat in the front. They told me I had to sit up the front.
Who told you that?
What did you?
No, it wasn't me. I
See, she trying to put it on me. It wasn't me.
I think you said they're gonna want you to sit up.
Okay.
And
And Charlotte.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you join?
Yeah. So now
Congratulations.
you're good.
Okay, so I did say they're gonna
Yeah.
want you to sit up there because Sean wants everybody to be in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's like you.
I didn't mean call you out like that, but
I did mention that. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Tell me your name again.
Brenda,
Brenda.
and you're
Denise.
Denise.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
You
Brenda,
too.
again.
Now, what do you do here, Denise? Do you,
I am the office manager
okay, I
in
thought so.
Harrisburg.
Okay, yeah, because I went by Harrisburg, where you usually.
But if you have your super key, do you have your super key?
No, I don't have any of that.
Once
So-
you have it, you can, there's a lockbox
Mhm.
on that pillar.
Mhm.
You just get the key out of there and you have access to the office.
Yeah, I went there before I joined, before I even came to the meeting, last week. And I just went there to talk to someone, but, no one was, in the office. So.
Yeah, no, we don't
I
do
don't
no
know.
office.
They said that y'all were, I don't know if y'all were on vacation or they just wasn't.
No, just don't.
Just don't be.
So how'd you find lifestyle?
Demetrius, he,
Oh,
He's
okay,
under
he
Lifestyle.
refers you. Okay. And you live over there?
I live in Harrisburg.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's what I was like, I didn't know. Well, they told me, so I just did my paperwork, so I guess, I wasn't sure what kind of comes after that. But I guess maybe Sean or someone told me. I think they put me under Charlotte, but I originally wanted to be under the Harrisburg, but.
That's because you spoke with Sean
Mhm.
and that, the Charlotte office is his office.
Yeah. Which is fun.
So, and I'm pretty sure.
As long as I can go in there, and if I can go into the Harrisburg office, I can kind of log in.
Yeah,
So I don't
so
have
you
to
know,
come to Charlotte.
so the Charlotte office, so I don't know how much information you should, but so we're gonna have a new office in Valentine.
Yeah, you're gonna combine.
Yeah. So,
So is it just is it Harrisburg and the Charlotte location, or is it, so the one that I was at last week?
yeah,
It's gonna be just the one, yeah,
it's just gonna be the one, and we're gonna be located in South
South Park,
across
across from the mall, yeah.
from the mall.
Yeah, he told me that. And that's supposed to be what, towards the end of the month?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
coming soon, coming
I
soon.
know you guys decided.
Yeah, well, I tried to go all the way down there,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's kind of far.
that's a ride for you too.
Yeah, cause I live right up there. I
In
live off
Harrisburg?
Back Creek Church Road.
Where?
Back Creek Church Road.
Okay.
So like what, 5 minutes from the office?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it's right there.
Now you gotta drive all the way to South Park and then hit that traffic coming back, especially during the weekday or something.
Don't be there too much.
You been in real estate a long time?
25 years.
Oh, wow. I started early.
She's not that early.
She did, that's early.
2001, I got licensed.
In 2001?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. That's a long time.
I'm originally from New York.
I hear the accent. You haven't lost it yet.
No, I don't. I don't think I will.
I'm gonna put on my red lipstick today.
Yeah. So I have my license in New York too,
Okay.
South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I want to work on next to South Carolina. Like,
So do you just do real estate full time?
well, now I'm gonna probably, I didn't know if I want to start part-time or full-time, but right now probably it's gonna, I just want to get in there and kind of, get all of my, the bases down at least, you know what I mean? And then figure out like how I'm gonna take the classes and still run the business at the same time. I'm fresh coming in, I don't, nothing about real estate, so.
Okay. So what made you decide to join? I mean,
I was sitting at home, just getting fat. Like,
you ain't fat.
I was getting older. I done put on like almost 15 pounds, so I'm heavier than. Yeah. I told my husband, I said, well, since I'm not doing anything, because I retired from my job, and I'm not doing anything. I said I'm real estate. Even my husband was like, why real estate? I was like, I don't know. I mean, I always think about the generational wealth, and maybe just doing something different. I wanted to invest properties. So I thought about doing something. I said, well, let me get in here and see if I can work. So that's what it's kind of all about. But I know that's not an easy thing. That's what you put into it.
And what do you do? Do you do something else full time or? Okay. What were you doing previously?
I was operations manager for a company
Oh, okay. What was the company?
in Aldi.
Aldi. Okay. The grocery store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I was in the warehouse. Did that for 22 years.
Okay. So you retired?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told my husband I semi-retired because he retired from the military.
Oh,
But then I was like, so I stayed, working for a few more years. And then I said, okay, I could sit back. And then I had my first grandbaby, and she's almost 2. So
Mhm.
that's
Okay.
kind of like I want to spend time with her,
mm-hmm.
so I can get something a little more flexible.
So, you're fully onboarded with
Yes.
lifestyle.
Huh?
You're fully onboarded with lifestyle.
Yeah, I think I gotta look through the I just uploaded my profile, my picture for WhatsApp. But I think I have to look back through it. I think she wanted me to send one in to her. I don't know what else gotta go on other than
Okay, so you have the outline of what you need. You got an email saying
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
and
Okay,
then,
but I mean I got the rules and regulations stuff, but
okay,
I went through the basically I signed the contract paperwork and everything.
and do you have
I just did
another
all that.
meeting for with Sean to just kind of go over?
We have it. That's why I said, go ahead and, I told him I was gonna zoom into this one, but then I was like, no, let me just go ahead and go. Because when I signed up, I told him, like, hey, I'm ready to come last week, but then, I was like, well, I tell Sean about my previous engagements, because I had to be in Fayetteville yesterday.
Mhm.
And then, we're in Virginia Friday for a family reunion thing,
Mhm.
so I was like, well, geez, let me let you know, so can be like, what's this girl doing? And then after that, I loved it.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
You put a lot of hours into it daily.
I,
But I heard you say that you had several businesses, like you had a couple of businesses.
I partner with a company that does that helps people with credit repair and business funding, and also structuring your business to become bankable.
Mhm.
I'm also a certified AI consultant through Alicia Little's program.
Okay.
Just artificial intelligence is huge.
Oh, yeah.
People want to run away from it, but
AI is here, it's not going.
it's okay. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. What it becomes is a little bit different because it's kind of scary, but just
Well, it
learning
is.
how to use that to make things go faster. Actually, I didn't even post my morning post on it. So
Now, who's Alicia? So with all the-
Alicia Littles,
and she's,
an AI consultant.
What's AI?
I can go on the internet. I can
okay.
actually send you.
So with the, let's see. With the WhatsApp, I've been getting a lot of, is the WhatsApp just the local firms? Is it, or is it everybody?
It's the Carolinas.
It's like,
Mhm.
because, I was getting invites for, I was like, okay, so we have a 7:30, it was a 7:30 call, a 8:30 morning meeting, and then a 10 o'clock.
So, give me one second.
Okay. I was gonna ask Sean about all that too, because I was like, what in the world?
So, yeah, WhatsApp is like drinking out of a fire hose when you first start. So you're gonna get a lot of messages on WhatsApp. It's really to keep us all connected, right? So you're gonna see listings, just sold, everything in there. On Mondays, the owner, what's his name? I can't remember, has a Zoom at 8:30 in the morning. So that's one thing. And then you may see other trainings that pop up in there.
Okay.
What I would say, everything should be in school on the calendar so that you can schedule out your week. So even though things are popping up on there, you know, if that's distracting, you can set your schedule to what you need of that.
Okay. Yeah.
Trying to just,
Yeah.
glance at that stuff, but don't let it overwhelm you.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I was like, I'll find out, because I don't want it to be where if it's something that is, if it's like national, where it's all of, like, I think it was a guy on here who's from Georgia or somewhere. I just need to know, okay, what do I need to be at? Because I don't want to be like clicking on all these Zoom calls and
Yeah, use the Zoom calendar so that you kind of will structure out your day so it's not overwhelmed.
yeah. And I don't think I have school yet. I know I signed up for everything. Okay. And school is for my classes, right? And then you have
I'll show you school. 1 second. Okay. School is similar to WhatsApp because we are trying to, I guess, move away from WhatsApp, but it's a communication tool with
Okay.
trainings will be on there and everything.
Okay. No, I don't mean to like, throw a bunch of questions at you.
That's what I do.
So is it like you and Sean are this about the same thing, or is it
No,
you
I'm not a
manage all?
owner. And
Okay.
it's really the husband's office
Okay.
that the office manager.
Okay.
And that will probably evolve into something else when we all have in one location.
So you're the office manager. What is Sean?
Sean is the broker owner, Tialana is the broker owner, and so is, sir.
Okay. They're owners.
Yeah, they are. They just. And Sean is the president over, lifestyle in the Carolina.
Okay.
Is anybody on? Okay. Hi, Dolores. I don't know if you can hear.
Hi, good morning. Good, how are you?
Hi. Yeah, but it just seems like, yeah, I don't know where the people at. Where the people at?
I know, I was a little early though. I was like,
No, but it's almost 10 o'clock.
yeah, 6 minutes.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it's summertime and sometimes a lot of people go on vacations or whatever. So, last couple of weeks it has been a lot less. But we probably have a good amount in Zoom land. But I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. I also wanted to see where the office was, even though I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be the office here anymore. It's gonna be.
No,
No, this one's gonna stay.
Yeah, this one's
Okay,
gonna
it's
stay.
just those two, yeah.
Yeah, time goes by so fast.
Some days it's a good thing. And they're usually 2-hour meetings when we have them.
Well, this one probably won't be that long. Sometimes we have guests. Today we don't have any guests.
Are you going to the Charlotte location after this or?
No, I don't know. Mm, don't know.
You can probably do a lot of stuff from your laptop though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Should do. Wow, a few times how we do. So, you can download the app this year. Really like.
And then you have an iPhone. So you're, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
467. 04. That's great. Blank. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. My name is Denise. Denise. Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Text you. That's the big one. Okay, so log into schools. Just. Yeah, that one might take a little while for them to. Review it. Okay. Right. I'm just doing sign pretty quickly to all of them. That's hours. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to say. And once I get, because I use my regular email address when I signed up for everything, because I hadn't created an email for the business. I can always just change that. Yeah. Hi, everyone that's online. We're gonna give it like 5 minutes and then I'm gonna start. Here we got 9 people on. Hello, everybody. Thank you for hopping on.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. Hope you guys
Come
had a good, are having a great day. Start to your morning. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and then we'll start. Okay. Yeah. Just saying. You're not looking like that. This one? It should say lifestyle. Go to your text message. Yeah, lifestyle. National. It should look like that.
Weird. Yeah, that's work. Figure out what's going on. So hi everyone. We're gonna it's only 2 minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Want to respect your time. So I want to welcome everyone. Hopefully you're having a good day. So let's talk about wins. Who wants to share a win they had? The lines are open. You can, share your wins. Okay, everybody's very quiet. Okay. Well, we do have a new agent. Gail, Gail, you want to share a little bit of information? Tell them who you are, and why you joined Lifestyle. Would you like to share that, Miss Gail?
Brenda. Oh,
Miss Brenda. No, I'm sorry.
You'll look.
I did this last time.
But you didn't join us last time, right? You just
No.
joined us now.
So which one
You're
now?
official.
Do I have to hit anything?
No, they can hear you. Guys, you can hear?
Yes.
Anyone can't hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all?
Good morning.
Morning. So I just joined Lifestyle. I'm excited
Excited
to have the opportunity to work for the firm. I have absolutely no idea anything about real estate, so I'm looking forward to getting to know my peers out there and hopefully working together. So thank you.
Thank you. You can hold on to that. Well, welcome. We love new
Good,
energy. Who's
good
that?
morning. This
Good
is
morning.
Evelyn Moses Perry. How's everyone?
Hi, how you
I
doing?
fine. I just joined as well, but I know a little bit about real
Congratulations,
estate.
Miss Evelyn.
Thank you.
Tell us a
I've
little
been
bit about yourself and why you joined.
okay. So I've been licensed for a little over 5 years here in Columbia, South Carolina,
Okay.
and I decided to get my North Carolina license because I wanted to kind of reach back out to towards home to help my people there. And I interviewed, oh my God, so many firms. Went to a
Mhm.
conference with Mayrad, and one of my friends told me, "Have you thought about Sir?" I said, "No." So I interviewed with him, and hey, guess what? Here I am. I'm excited
Oh,
and ready to roll.
all right. Congratulations. You're gonna love it here with Lifestyle. We are
thank,
definitely a vibe.
thank you.
Great. So before we move on, just want to see if anybody else wants to share a win. All right.
I'll
Okay.
share. I
Okay.
shared yesterday. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Welcome,
morning.
Gail and Eveline.
Well, her name is not Gail. I named her Gail. Her name is
Oh,
Yes,
I done gave her another name.
your name is what again? What was her name?
I'm sorry, Alicia.
And what was her name? You said it's not Gail. What's her name?
No, her name is Brenda, the lady, the lady
Brenda.
that's in the office, and the other lady is Evelyn. She's online.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Brenda and Evelyn. Look at you. They're giving people names.
correction. That's Eveline.
Eveline,
Evelyn. Okay.
Eveline,
I'm just bad
Eveline.
with the names today.
Oh,
Miss
I just want to
Evelyn.
share a win. I have a closing on Thursday, and I'm
Okay.
excited about it in
Hold
York,
up.
South Carolina.
Congratulations.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, cool. Um, One-on-one. So if anyone hasn't had their one-on-one, please get on Sean's schedule to do that one-on-one. And I do believe Sir's doing it in his office, the one-on-one. So it's really it will help your business, it will help your mindset, put you back on the track. Being an entrepreneur, we have so many things coming at us, to kind of focus on your business and what you want to achieve is very important. We're in the beginning of June, which is going to go really quick. You want to you want to you want to look at your business again and see what you're going to plan to do for the rest of the year. So definitely schedule that one-on-one with Sean. Our upcoming events, we have Industry Night, which is going to be huge. That's going to be at Platform, and it's on June 18th. It's gonna be a Thursday, so it's usually every third Thursday in that quarter. And it's also gonna be the awards as well for agents that for top producers that have achieved success for the quarter. Anybody have any questions about that?
Yeah, I just want to jump in. This is Melanie. I'm
Okay.
online and the camera is looking at your future is your fault.
It's looking at the
Oh,
wall.
oh, okay.
Is that better?
Is that better?
Oh, no, we're-
You should
There we
follow.
go. Up, back a little bit. There we go.
We should follow. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Sandra, are you there? So you can start the slides?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi.
Hit the old hand.
Okay. So we're going to talk about listing marketing checklist. Having a checklist for your listings, anything you do in real estate, it's always good to have a checklist. And listings, as we know, is really the heartbeat of our business. If you don't have listings, what was the old saying? You have to list to last. So having a checklist for this is very, very important. Great marketing doesn't exist to impress other agents. It exists to attract buyers, generate leads, and create conversations and help homeowners sell. So that marketing checklist is very, very important. You can do the next slide. Marketing that produces. So we're talking about pretty versus productive marketing. Pretty marketing looks good, gets likes, focuses on the house. It's a one-time posting and it's passive. That's some of the mistakes a lot of people make with the marketing as far as the image, what you're posting. A productive marketing plan creates action. That's what you want to do. You want to get buyers to see that home and you want to have something that's going to attract people. You want to get inquiries. You want to focus on the buyer. What type of who's going to want to buy this home? You have to market that way. As far as and we have to be mindful of fair housing rules, but you have a house, what's going to get people to look at the home? You want to get a buyer for it. So that's the type of mindset you need to have when you're marketing. What's going to generate leads? You know, review a recent listing and ask yourself, one of your recent listings, ask yourself, did it generate conversations? Did it attract buyers? Did it create leads? Anyone want to share on that? How they market their properties and what are the results of the marketing that they've done? Anyone? Zoom land in the office? No one.
So I would say starting off with professional photography.
Oh yeah.
That is key. I get pissed when I see iPhone pictures on the MLS. It should be against the law for us to post. I understand if you're doing it in coming soon type of thing, but every home should have a professional photography. I think that's very key. I know we're getting into areas where some homes you have to be creative. So I think leveraging AI to help people see how you can redo a home is beneficial. Just making sure you market that it's AI. But the biggest thing is I think a lot of listing agents do not pay attention to is identifying that avatar buyer and really understand who you need to be marketing to because not every house is appropriate for everyone.
Yeah. So, and we have to be careful with that, with what we say
Correct.
in that listing, because we have to keep in mind, we don't want to, violate any of the fair housing. But with that being said, if it's new construction, we know that, well, everybody likes new construction. But some of the new construction are have restrictions. So it could be income restrictions, it could be affordable housing. We have to know our product and how to market to someone that's going to be attracted to that product. Um, what I was also, anybody else want to share? I forgot something to feed off of what you had said, Terry. Oh, okay. And I can't remember, but that's the cell phone. If you have a home, the homes are very expensive in our area. Get a professional photographer. We have a few different people that do photography in lifestyle. Put a message in WhatsApp. You'll get someone that can help you. You guys can't. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Don't put. I mean, the iPhones do take very good pictures, but if you don't know how to use your iPhone, don't do it because you are marketing a property and you have to do it the best way. So professional pictures are huge. Next slide. So here's a checklist, a listing marketing checklist overview. Property preparation, preparing the home, having a conversation with that seller on what's going to market their home in the best possible light is very important. So sometimes you have to have those hard conversations with your seller. Home professionally clean. That's huge. When you walk into a home, they're asking for your expertise, your professionalism. How are you going to help them get that home sold? Talk about decluttering and depersonalizing the home. And you can explain it to them. When someone walks in their home, they want that person to see themselves in that home. Not looking at the pictures, what's going on, because people are visual and that's what they're going to gravitate to. So helping them understand that and having that conversation on the best possible way to get their home sold in the quickest amount of time is a few of these things off the checklist. Landscaping, when people drive up, curb appeal is huge. Cut the grass, make sure the bushes are cut properly. Make sure those things are done. Minor repairs. That's going to be huge because when people walk into a home, you want them to feel like they can live here. Not looking at the rug is dirty. I got to repair. I got to replace that. The paint. They might like a different color, but if it's really, really, not presentable, you want to have that conversation. And they may not fix all the things, but it's our job to point out different things and help them understand what's going to help them get that home sold. Staging. If that's something that you feel is necessary, talk about that. Seller's expectations. That is huge. Really set realistic expectations for a seller. Marketing calendar, what you're going to do step by step, plan it out. Poor preparation can make an excellent marketing ineffective. If the home isn't presented, if the home isn't presentation ready, marketing simply amplifies the flaws. So you want to make sure that you go over certain things with them. You may have to set up a schedule to get these things done, but at the end of the day, they want to sell their home. They want the highest amount of money. Things may need to be done to get that done. And if that's not the case and they're not able to do that, then you have to take a different route. But our job, they're hiring us as an expert to help them get their home sold and to go over certain things with them. So, what are the top 3 things you've noticed immediately in a listing photo that reduces buyers' interest? Anyone want to speak about that? Does anyone have listings that are listed?
Hello.
Yes. Hi, Dolores.
I just got one that went in the market yesterday. It's 2508 Oakdale Creek in Charlotte. So I'm gonna prepare the marketing. So the class today is really good for me because I need to do the plan for the marketing for that one.
So what are some of the key things that you've already kind of resonated with
with the few different things I've spoke about. As far as what you're going to do in preparing your seller. I know it's just
Yeah,
doing its own little thing. Is there anything you want to share?
about the seller, the listing.
No, some of the things that maybe you didn't think about before I spoke about that checklist.
Yeah, the checklist for the market. That's why I say like I'm gonna take the step by step how I gonna market that properly. So I gonna
Okay.
do like a checklist for right now.
Okay. Cool, cool. Terry, you did want to say something?
Oh no, I was just saying that it's very important when you are talking to your clients right now, their biggest competition is new construction.
Mm.
So how does your house look compared to a new construction? Because you're competing with sellers concessions and special interest rates. So I just pretty much explained to them, your house has to be top shape to get top dollar. So you are competing with new construction. So therefore, we're gonna have to paint. You know, you might need to put some new carpet, new flooring down in order to win someone's attention to say, yes, I want to put in an offer and have to go with today's market interest rates versus getting a 5% interest rate with 10K and closing concession on a new construction.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Knowing what's in the area and what your competition is huge because that's going to help your seller understand what's going on in the market and how they are positioned to new construction. So definitely doing that research and knowing what's around and knowing what that conversation is going to look like to help them understand. Because remember, as real estate agents, we do this all the time, and we have to be able to communicate that to the seller and help them understand. And a lot of times you have to bring the numbers. One of the tools that is really good and everybody has access to is RPR. You can get really good statistics, information on what's going on in the area and share that with your client to help them to understand. Anyone else want to share? Okay. Next slide, please.
I did. I had my hand up. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. It's
Thaisa. It's Thaisa.
Thaisa. Okay. I should
Good
know your
morning,
name by now,
everyone.
right? You're not a stranger to me.
So I just
Miss
want,
Johnson, that's what
right?
I'm going to call you. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to add, along with the marketing and preparing the property for competition with new construction, is to also raise the concern in regards to offering a home warranty. Um, because, you know, most buyers are looking for new, and they're real resistant in getting into that home that's already been on the market. Just offering a home warranty would give a little peace of mind or good faith in essence.
Yeah, that is huge. To be able to compete with a low rate because people are concerned about repairs and so forth. So kind of helping your sellers to make their property stand out. And as we know in this market, if you've been in real estate, maybe the last 5 years, people weren't uh sellers weren't so open to doing concessions, different things. And now the market has changed where homes are sitting on the market a lot longer. So those kind of things, concessions, home warranties, are really what is putting buyers in a better position. And we have to explain that to sellers because things are a lot different now in this market that we're in. Um, Anyone else want to share or ask a question? Okay. So here's a professional photography checklist. Um, and that's going back to presentation is huge. Front elevation, backyard, making sure these things look good and being able to have that hard conversation with your sellers on how their home is positioned and some of the things they may have to do. Next slide, please. So a few other things. Hiring a professional photographer for any listing is really, really important. And I don't think that should be a negotiable. It should just be. You should really, if you're not good at taking photos, let the professional do it because it's going to help you get that home sold. People are visual. They want to see pretty pictures. They want to see things that make sense. So bright and well lit, straight lines, wide angle, but realistic. Clean and clutter free. That's huge too. Have that conversation. Consistent editing. Photographers can do that. One of the things Terry had said, artificial intelligence. You can definitely use that to make that home look good. What it would look like based on a few improvements, giving them that visual. And if you're looking at MLS, you're seeing that more and more on a few different listings. Next slide. Video marketing checklist. Common mistakes. Creating a video simply because everyone else is doing it. And creating a video, it has to have an end goal. What is the reason why you're creating the video? What are you showing, highlighting in a home? The goal should be to get people to schedule an appointment to see the home. So think of the end game first so that you can achieve a realistic video. Better questions. What buyer questions does the video answer? That's huge. Thinking about why you're putting out that video. Who is it going to attract? What is it saying? Video types that produce results. Property tours. People do want to see you walking through the home, maybe highlighting the kitchen, a bedroom, if it has a nice outdoor layout. Just different things like that. Educational content, market updates. That's huge. People want to know what's going on in the market. Buyer tips, seller strategies. Some of the videos you probably could do now is talking about what helps sellers sell their home. Some of the things that we've talked about here. Neighborhood highlights and agent walkthroughs. Those are good videos to put to get name recognition so people know that you're in real estate. Anybody else? Anything you're doing in your business that has helped as far as video marketing? If you do videos? Hey, hey. Okay. Next slide.
Hey, Denise, I'm sorry,
Yes.
jumping this shot.
So
Hey,
how?
hey. I will say back, not video marketing, but the AI photos, your previous slide.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a listing out in Concord where I didn't want to pay a professional photographer to take the photos for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually used my iPhone and then I took those
Mm-hmm.
pictures and gave them to Claude and ChatGPT and told them to just leave the room exactly like they see it, but just, move all the trash out the floor, and have the wall color the same, and it did it right, and it came out perfect. And I, of course, I had to label them as AI images, but that's what
Mm-hmm.
I actually put in the MLS, as of course with a few of the bad pictures that I took under contract in one day.
Oh,
So
huge, huge.
yeah,
Yep. That,
yes,
that was
because
one of
and
the
it
things Terry. Yeah, that was one of the things Terry had mentioned. And when you're using your phone, you got to know how to use it. If you're gonna take some
true.
of those before pictures and those after pictures, but that's practice, and that's gonna save you quite a few bucks as well. Um, Definitely. AI is huge and it definitely can help you with your listings as well. Anybody else want to share? Okay. Next slide. Okay. High converting listing videos. Um, Talking about your videos, the hook, that's very important. Why are people looking at this? How are you going to keep them interested in listening to that video to the end, right? So capturing attention immediately. Looking for a ranch home with a backyard oasis. That's something. Giving them a story, you know, helping them to understand what you're talking about. So looking for a ranch home with a backyard, and then you can go into maybe the walkthrough, the video. What's the problem? Address buyers' needs. What are buyers looking for? And the solution is showing the property that solves the problem. So the backyard oasis may be something that people are looking for. So that's the problem, and the solution is showing them that. Unique features, a call to action. Always have a call to action on your video. You want people to know what's the next step. Contact you, schedule. You want to be able to give them that next step after they look at your video. Any questions about that? Anyone want to share? Okay. Next slide, please. Becoming the local expert. You're a real estate agent. You have to know your markets. You need to be able to share information and be that expert in whatever. If you have an area that you're marketing that is your area, know what's going on. What homes are selling for? What are the best neighborhoods? Marketing trends, buying process, selling tips, finance, financing insight. People want to know, how can I buy a home? Is there down payment assistance? What does that look like? Who should I speak with? Why it works. People trust experts. People trust people that they're, seeing, sharing information all the time, and not just asking to be their client, but share that information because people are going to gravitate to you. We have we have the leaders who are doing videos. Sean does videos, does videos, Tijuana, and there's a couple of few other agents, and they're getting leads for that. People are knocking on their door because they're providing value. What are you shaking your head, Tyler?
This video.
Ah, I don't.
I need you to do. Okay. Seriously, I need you to do. Like, you have such a skill set that every one of us can learn from. Yeah. And not just us, the public. Yeah. Like, you know.
You're a general contractor?
Yes. You're
Yeah.
telling yourself
All that stuff.
YouTube channel, but I gotta upload. Yeah.
Have quite a few people in lifestyle that share videos because that's what we do. So, if you have any questions, reach out to them. But I say that to say that's where they're getting their lead. That's how they're helping people buy homes, solving problems, right? Stop trying to be interested. Start being interested in helping people, sharing information. People are looking for that. Next slide. I think that might be it, right? Okay, open house planning checklist. What I like to always say about open houses, it's not about the day for the open house, it's all the preparation before it. Your goal is to find a client to buy that home. You have to market it before. In school, we do have a great marketing plan in there. I forget the name of it. Sandra, help me out with the name of that. Oh, okay. It's the Six Flags open house system, and that's in school. So definitely check that out. Before open house, social media presentation. I mean promotion. Social media, that's where the people are, right? So we just need to be where the people are. Um, Email invites, neighborhood invites. I know I've spoken to a few agents that have done door knocking when right before they're doing the open house, and they've had some success with getting people that need their help. Neighborhood invitations, directional signs are huge. Property flyers, um, QR codes prepared. Um, Almost everybody has a cell phone. All they have to do is scan that QR code and your information's there, or you're directing them to a website. Um, Anybody else uses anything else that's not listed here? Okay. Okay. Door knocking is huge. I would also say, look at the local establishments. Maybe you can leave your flyers in there, restaurants, what's around your listing. Open house experience checklist. Create a memorable buyer experience. And it talks about arrival, easy parking, professional greeting. You want to greet people. You don't want to feel like you just want to have a warm greeting. You want to tell them information about the home. You want to have a sign-in process, and that could be a QR code too. And maybe you're doing a giveaway. Um, People like to win things. So that will help you with them signing up so that they can enter a drawing. Guide, don't pressure during the tour. Ask questions, learn the buyer's needs, have a general conversation, not an interrogation, right? Highlight lifestyle benefits. Um, Definitely what's around the area. Definitely talk about those things as well to help them kind of visualize living in that neighborhood. Lead capture, have a sign-in form. And I did talk about the QR code and property information requests. Definitely have that. What is the biggest mistake agents make during an open house? Anybody want to share? Now it's calling me.
So I think the biggest mistake a lot of agents make is that they assume open houses for them to find a buyer. Open houses for you to find listing.
Yeah.
It's to advertise the service that you provide as a listing agent. So I think a lot of times they miss the mark. So when you have an open house, I recommend that you set an hour before the public open house and invite the neighbors so they can see the home.
That's a good idea. Yep, make it more private. Yep, have like a private showing before. People like to be what's the word I'm looking for?
Exclusive entry, yeah. Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive. People
And then
do like that.
they get a chance to educate me on how to sell the home to their future neighbor, but also they get to pick their neighbor too, right?
Yeah.
So
That's huge.
you make it work for Neil, but they're working for you, right?
Yeah, no, that's huge
Don't
because
still work for me.
people like putting their input. Like they definitely do, and that gets them excited because now
a gas card or something for them.
Yeah.
To make them show up.
Yeah, no, that's huge because people like to help. And if you put it that way, it's like exclusive. You get to pick your neighbor, let me know what's going on, give me some feedback with the house. That's it.
And I actually like that because them coming in, they're neighbors. You already know they're potential sellers, so you know the conversation, the script to use. Versus when the public come in, you don't know if people buyers, sellers, whatever. And 9 times out of 10, if they come and they already have an agent.
Yeah. Now that serves two purposes, right? They get to know you, they get to share about the house, you get to know them, and now you're making that memorable meeting with them. So if they're looking to sell their home or know of anyone else that might be looking to sell their home, they're like, this great agent, she invited us, she asked us questions. So thinking outside the box.
And I've got more information about a neighborhood from neighbors.
Probably stuff that you want to know.
And it really helped me sell the home.
Yeah. No, great input. Anybody else want to share anything? Okay. Did everybody have their coffee this morning? We're all quiet. All right, next slide, please. That's the fortune is in the follow-up. Following up, those name and numbers, do something with them. Call them. Just ask them, how did it go? Did you have any other questions? You want to thank them. Maybe provide the property information again, additional resources, schedule. Well, we talked about the private showing before. But if they're interested in seeing the home again, set that up. The follow-up is really, really the game. People people like the follow-up. That's the first impression, they're processing that information. Following up with them is key. Are you currently working with an agent? These are some of the questions you can ask them, but make it personalized to that person, what they shared with you. When you're at the open house, maybe write down notes so that you'll remember what that conversation looked like.
You're there to do a job, and you're there to help grow your business as well. So really think about that. What is the purpose of this open house? Um, it's to get your name out. You want to get more business. You also want to sell that home, but think about other opportunities as well. Anybody else want to add to that? Okay. Okay, next slide, please. Marketing distribution checklist, maximizing exposure strategy. And we talked about a few things with that, maximizing your strategy, because you want to market that property, you want to market that open house. Um, Complete description on MLS. MLS now gives us a whole lot more space to give a description. But be mindful of what you're sharing there too. But it does give you a lot of space to give that information. Accurate data, be accurate. We talked about professional photos, and we talked about using AI, which gives professional pictures as well. Social media, that's where everybody's at. You got to put your stuff on social media. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, they're all vehicles. People are on social media. It just really is not a negotiable. You have to be there as well, because your goal is to market the property to help the seller sell their home, and also establish yourself as an expert in the market as well. Database marketing, email campaigns, spare announcements. You have a database. If you're using Lofty or whatever CRM you're using, make sure you're sharing those listings out to your community. The reason why you probably have them in your database because at one time they want to buy a home or they want to sell a home. So share the information. Past client communication with that database. Community marketing, neighborhood groups, local businesses, open house invitations. Marketing is huge. Don't be a secret agent, you know. Which channels generate the most actual conversations in your business? Anybody want to share what is getting them conversations in their business? What are they doing to meet people and have conversations? Okay. Anybody? Come on. I know I have one person. Okay. Well, hopefully you're thinking about that.
Good morning.
Okay. Hi,
I
Raymond.
raised my hand. Hi.
Welcome to
I
Lifestyle.
want to thank you.
You are welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
Well, yeah, this is the place to be.
Well, I'm excited and I'm definitely going to dive in and make sure that it's the place to be, but I have a great feeling about it. I would
Yeah.
I would say I find most conversations through marketing and Facebook Marketplace. So not just advertising your listings like on your page, but I would highly recommend like putting your listings in Facebook Marketplace. I get a lot of engagement there through Messenger. So
Okay.
that's my bit.
Yep, definitely. And marketing, she's using marketplace. We have over 50 listings in lifestyle. And as everyone knows, you can market those properties. You know, we have a huge inventory, so definitely market those. Anybody else? What are they using to get conversations? Okay. Terry, I know you want to say something. I felt it. No? Okay. Next slide, please. Okay, and these are some metrics. Stop measuring vanity. Uh, don't focus on likes, views, and impressions. Focus on conversations, right? Focus on lead generation, showing requests, um, open house visitors, buyer conversations, definitely, and listing conversations as well. Appointment schedule. What is the outcome? Focus on that. Always ask, what results did this marketing activity produce? And I would say that weekly, you need to be looking at that. What else can I do? to market that property. So you have two folds: marketing to get a buyer and marketing to keep your name present. So definitely think about what that looks like. Next slide, please. The complete listing marketing checklist before going live. And this is kind of just piggyback off of what we've already talked about, the property readiness, photos, videos, open house, how you're distributing that information and measuring what you're doing weekly is going to help you because you may have to adjust. And you, by looking at what's going on that week, have a goal and have a plan and then adjust that marketing as you go. Next slide, please. Weekly challenge. This week, challenge 1. Audit one of your current listings. Identify one marketing activity that generates leads. Create one educational video for your market. If you have a listing, do a video about that listing. What stands out in that home? Video that, share that information with the public. And if you don't have a listing, market information is definitely something, or share a tip, a buyer tip, a seller's tip. Do something. Keep your business going. Keep yourself in front of um people, you know. Improve your open house follow-up process. Look at what that looks like and maybe do some tweaks. Track results instead of likes. Tracking your results are important because that helps you to adjust what needs to be done. Everyone knows that homes are sitting a little bit longer. Sean had a great result. His pictures brought people in, and he sold it in no time. Think about how you can get that done in your market. How do you have to price it? What do you have to do to get that home sold? Anybody else want to add to that? Okay. Next slide, please. Marketing that produces. Marketing should support lead generation and lead conversion. Conversion is very important. Is my marketing going to do the job? Really, really evaluate that. Marketing should position you as a trusted expert. The winning formula: attract, educate, engage, follow up, and convert. The best marketing isn't the prettiest, it is the marketing that creates conversations, builds trust, and generates business. So think about, what is the end goal for my marketing? How is it going to achieve that? And sometimes it's specific to different areas. So you really have to know that market and what's going on. Anyone want to answer that? Next, I think this is it, right? Next slide. Well, I thank everyone. If you have any questions, anybody want to share anything? What did they think about the training? Oh, there's a lot of people on here. Hi, everybody. Anybody want to share anything? Any thoughts? Any questions?
I do.
Are you guys out there? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate it. And reach out to us if you have any questions. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye. I don't want to follow you. Yeah, right? It just like, I don't know what happened to the thing. Here we go.